So something special that we are releasing this year, since it's our 10-year anniversary of our debut album, is a special package for everybody. There's going to be so many little surprises and what else?
Yeah, we got a bunch. We've done a bunch of cool stuff for this, and I hope you guys can appreciate it. We're putting in a second LP, a second record. It's going to be full of demos that we've kind of organized in a really cool way that shows, the years leading up to this record being made, from when we got signed to the completion. We started in like Lizzie's basement, in your parents' basement, recording. We had a 16-track digital recorder, just recording ideas, and songs that never made it on the main record. So you'll hear us recording basement demos, and then we get out to LA and start doing some co-writes, and we're kind of trying to tell the story of how that first album came about, and the struggles and the wins and the things that happened like through the music.
Yeah, it's something special we wanted to show the fans too, because and all of these recordings, they're not redone, they're not remixed, they're literally exactly the way that we did them, and it just shows, just like Joe said, our journey, and that whole time that we were in the process of making that first record, it shaped us in the best ways and the worst ways. But truly, we just wanted to share that with you, and I don't know, it's been fun going through all the old stuff, and I think that we learned, just by going through this package and going through all these things, we learned that really 10 years later, this latest album, Vicious, we got really close to the beginning again. So it feels like it's starting all over again. It's a good feeling.
Yeah, with like the packaging and the artwork, I remember I found an old hard drive that had like a FireWire 400, and I had to plug that into an old computer, but it took like hours to get. I took over like 11,000 pictures when we were making the first album. It was like 3 computers and 3 different hard drives just to get it, so I could get it to a computer where it could handle the photos. And we spent a few days going through all 11,000 pictures and picking out our favorites. Nearly 90% of them were all out of focus. That was terrible. But there's some keepers in there, and hopefully you get to see a little bit of behind the scenes of what we were looking at during that time in the artwork.
Well, it's kind of like the songs, too. A lot of the earlier demos are a bit unfocused.
Yeah.
But the cool thing is you'll really get to see our progression. Going from the basement, not knowing what the hell we're doing, to going out to LA and not really knowing what the hell we're doing, and going into the studio for the first time to make a record, not knowing what the hell we're doing, but
now where we still have no idea.
But you'll get to hear us gaining experience as we go through, and gaining not just that, but confidence going into the next stage of just like, okay, here we go. Let's make something happen.
In 10 years, we're gonna look back at where we are now and be like, we had no idea what we were doing.
Out of focus.
But you know what? We show up every day and we do the thing.
Head first this time.
As long as we act like we know what we're doing.
Yeah, so we can't wait to share that with you, and how we end up, gaining our handshake to the world.